Guys, looks like we're gonna have to wait a little bit more for Crappy to join in. I think he actually might have fallen asleep.
There we go. Yeah, I can hear you, dude. There we go. Yeah. Cool.
Oh my god! I was muted! Oh my god! I was muted. So, yeah, okay. Pog.
Start again.
Start again. Okay, so, right guys. If you don't know what the podcast is all about, it's about to get to know Spotlight of the Week. This week, we have CrappyDagnabbit. Awesome dude. Does a lot of the Destiny content. Right there, you can see him somewhere. There. Yeah, right there. And you can also see his social media links for both Twitter and Twitch. Make sure you're going to check him out. If you don't know him, drop him a follow. And I hope you're going to get to know him a little bit in there. You can get your questions asked in chat a little bit later. I've got some of my own in there, as you can see right there.
Oh my god.
Plenty.
You came prepared.
I can prepared, man. Yeah. Hell yeah. So, right, so the very first one, let's go. This is, by the way, guys, this is gonna go, hopefully, at some point, is gonna go onto Apple, hopefully Spotify as well. And by the way, stay to the very end. We might have something to announce later, maybe. We'll see about that. But anyway, let's dig into it. So, what is your name, Crappy? Like in real life, if you do want to share, you don't have to if you don't want to.
No. It's. I mean, it says so on my stream and everything. On my page. My name is Christopher. I don't like people calling me Christopher in game or Chris. I if you see me in person, calling me Crappy in public is going to be a bit weird. But if ever anyone actually refers to me as my real name in like a gaming sense, it really weirds me out. like really weirds me out. It's because usually you know everyone by their handles. So yeah. Crappy, Dark Guardian, the Bonge, etc. I feel like knowing my name isn't really that big a thing. It gives you sort of a personal attachment to someone if you do know it. But I'm very much I'm also very much attached to the first impression that you get. So for you, if I learned your name now, I would still refer to you as Dark Guardian. And if we meet,
I like Crappy. I like Crappy. Let's me be honest. I just like it, and I don't think in a like I don't mean it in a mean way, like being Crappy.
No.
I'm not even. I'm just saying Crappy's a cool name, really cool name. And by the way, my name is Chris as well. So there you have it.
All right. Well, yeah, I prefer Guardian, to be honest. I think that's cool. But yeah, I mean, I chose Crappy for a reason. And yeah, it sometimes people do come into my chat and they're like, "Oh, hey, Chris," and I swear, like my brain just fizzles. And if I didn't have headphones on, you could see the smoke coming out of my ears as I can't actually compute what's being said. It's really weird. It's really
weird. The rage is real. Yeah.
No, not just that. It's just I just can't figure it out. It's like, why would you call me Chris? Who's that? I'm Crappy.
I'm with you. Right. So what do you do for the living? Like, if you don't mind sharing again.
Oh, no. I am an open book. I mean, that's not my day job, but
I mean, I know what you're doing, but
Well, yeah. So I'm a musician. Well, okay. Let me start again. That's a lie. I'm a drummer.
What's your social?
And I play for bands, and I do dep work, like session work and stuff. I spent years studying music at college, touring Europe and whatnot, and then I started to do like the more local scene. I've toured backwards and forwards across the country for a few years, and I step in for bands on the spot if their drummer can't make a weekend or something. I also do percussion for amateur theatre groups. So when you see like local theatre shows and stuff, like what was was it Mary Poppins?
I am sorry, but the chat is asking like, what is your OnlyFans? And that is apparently the question you do want to answer.
I do need to answer that. I don't have an OnlyFans. There is a I need to stop saying this, but it is true. There is a sub only channel in my Discord that shows OnlyFans content, shall we say. So it is
it
there.
Makes sense. It makes sense.
Have to join my Discord and link your Twitch account, and you will have access to the only subs.
So
channel.
Is it the flawless baguette in charge of it?
Flawless baguette is an entity unto herself. Definitely an entity unto herself. Amazing woman, don't get me wrong, but yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. No, this is actually perfect. Right, do you have any hobbies, like something you like to do outside of a stream, outside of your work routine?
So, well, I mean, with the whole work thing, since the public sector's shut down, sorry, not public sector, the hospitality sector shut down. I obviously haven't been able to work, so I've had a lot of free time. And aside from gaming, I think is it's not a hobby. It's not a job. It's like it's a way of life. No, I'm kidding. Like gaming takes up most of my time, and then streaming on top as well. But no, actually, that's about it. If I'm not drumming or gaming or streaming, then I don't do a lot else, to be honest. Oh, yeah, I do other stuff. Sorry.
I guess gaming's your hobby then, like more like your hobby, like a runaway from from other things, from what is happening.
Yeah. I mean, like all the stuff that's going on at the minute. I'm very privileged to be able to do all the things that I do. I do help around the house. Both my parents are signed off. My dad's got a really bad COPD, and so he needs a lot of caretaking after him. So I'm the one. A lot of the time, I'll cook because he can't stand in the kitchen. You know, I'll try and care for them a lot. So that's one of the reasons why I'm like 5 minutes late, because I'm trying to cook.
That is really, really very nice of you. Very nice
yeah.
of you, man. Like I know so many people who really, honestly, like don't care about the parents. I'm definitely not one of them, but I know there's people like that, and what you do, it takes a lot of the time, and effort to put into it, and actually go and help out. You know, another human being. Obviously, this is your parents, which is really cool. Much appreciated there. I think you're doing really, really good. So what gets you into the streaming, and why you doing it? Was there any streamer, like, you know, inspired you to do it?
Well, there's this guy called Dark Guardian. No. No, so originally, I mean, you already know the answer to this anyway. But originally, there's in Destiny 1, there's a streamer emblem, and you had to stream for, I think it was either 70 hours or 77 hours.
I think it was 77. Yeah, I think it was.
I think,
and then it was reduced a little bit.
Yeah. So you had to do that, and a couple of my friends got it. And I was like, "Oh, how did you get that?" And they told me, and then they said how they cheesed it. You know, they set a stream up and then they went to bed. You know, and
cheeky. How cheeky is that?
You got like 20, 30 hours of you just being AFK. It's like, well, that's pretty boring. So I started streaming my stuff, and I started to get viewers, and so I'd say hi, met quite a few people, and I was raiding like constantly. When not streaming, I was raiding, and I saw a post on one of the LFGs for another streamer who was looking for a stream partner to help her. So I was like, oh, you know, I'm a streamer. You know, I'm looking to do more raids, so I'll jump in. And I think I only had like, I don't know, like maybe 100. Somewhere between, actually, I think I might have even had less than 50 followers at that point. If any, I probably had like 100 at the most. And this was just as the affiliate program had popped up as well. So it was like really.
That was huge change. That was a really good, like a major change for all the streamers. What happened on, you know, with Twitch. I think that was really good.
Yeah, and I said, oh, you know, I'll stream. I'd do a lot of raids, and he like interviewed me, and we got on, and we started doing raid Sherpas in Destiny 1 from, it was about the time of Rise of Iron. About the time of Rise of Iron, we started doing raid Sherpas from then, and I just continued to do that. Like he went off, he went his own way in the end. And I continued to do it even after him, and went into Destiny 2, and that was it. So all of this is because of a damn emblem in Destiny 1.
Yeah, but let's be honest, how many awesome people you have met along the way, right?
Hundreds.
Totally worth it, right?
Oh, totally.
So
I won't change it now.
Right, do you have any goals set you would like to achieve, and if so, which one is the closest one?
Well, I just broke 2,000 followers, 2K follower hype.
GG.
Regardless of my whoever it is that is trying to troll me, I swear to God. I hit 2,000 and I was like, wow, 2,000, let's go. And then I looked and it was 999. Sorry, 1999. And then I was like, okay. So then I got 2 more followers, and it's like, yeah, 2,000, let's go. And I looked again, and it was like 1,997. And I'm like,
people are mean.
People are really mean. Like, people are really mean.
Yeah, bacon.
And, so I left it, and I think I got another follow or something, and it would have taken me over 2,000. And I left it. I didn't say anything, and I went to bed, and I was like, right, okay, I'm going to tweet about it tomorrow. And I came back, and yeah, and I went to tweet, and I was at 1,999, and I'm just like, I give up. I genuinely give up. I'm never going to go past 2,000.
I think the best way is like, because you know what, I've seen this happening to so many other people. I think the best way is like wait till you get like 20 or 30 more and then go and announce.
Yeah, I mean there is that. But you want to screen cap the moment of 2,000.
Yeah.
That's what you want. So
yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, right?
So I mean that's one goal. Next goal is you know, I don't even know. I genuinely don't even know. I'm trying to currently look at charities because I try and help with Wish Upon a Star once a year. The next goal that I'll do is it'll be a charity goal, and I'll just end up deleting my entire collection of god roll weapons in my pack to capacity vault.
I mean, you might as well delete the whole vault. That would be cool. That would be really cool to see. I would like to see that. What about you, Chad? Would you like to see him deleting the whole vault?
It's literally 500 strong of god rolls and 67 plus armor stats and all sorts. It's so bad.
Delete that warlock.
No, I can't.
Oh,
10k, I'll delete my account. No, I'm kidding.
So okay.
No, I'll do some stuff. I'll as far as like Twitch goals and stuff goes, obviously partners in the future, but as looking closer, I honestly don't have anything.
Shave or dye beers. That'll be interesting one to see. I know a lot of other people does it for the charities.
Yeah. I did do a pink beard. Was it last year? It was bright pink, and then I shaved it off not long after. But I genuinely looked like an egg with eyebrows. So it might not be optimal, shall we say, if I do that. I definitely look better with a beard, 100%, or no eyebrows. Then I just look like an egg.
No, you're not gonna look like an egg. Come on. You're not gonna look like an egg. Definitely not. You might even look sexier. Who knows? If you're not gonna try it, you're not gonna know.
Oh, with eyebrows? I doubt it.
Eyebrows. What is the one thing you wish you had known when you started your Twitch adventure?
Oh my god. How to sort out audio. Audio for a long time. Even now, if I switch back to console, I'm struggling to get a good audio balance and get a good like monitor mix. Because I use a separate mixer. I think I need a grounder. I use a separate a different capture card to most people. I really wish that I knew more about as a sound engineer trained person. I wish that I knew more. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I feel like sound is often overlooked, and people are always looking for picture quality.
It is.
For
You're absolutely right.
yeah, and I just wish that one, I knew more about sound control, and two, I think a lot of people could benefit from a better sounding, either a better sounding mic or a better balance to their mix. Personally.
Right. Okay. So that is gonna be my another question. What advice would you give to someone who's just want to start on Twitch?
Do a test stream. Listen to your VOD. You know, and get your mix right. Also have in-ear monitoring. So like I said, I use an Alesis 6-channel mixing desk, 8-channel mixing desk with an XLR mic. Now you don't need that. You genuinely don't need that. You can do it all with a USB mic, and you need to listen to like the quality of your audio. Mine's not perfect. Mine genuinely isn't perfect. People do comment about how good it does sound, but that's just
well, compared to other streamers, definitely sounds really good, because as you mentioned, audio is one of those things a lot of people don't put a lot of effort into it. Like, I see everyone's worrying about, you know, getting the best cam or buying a bunch of other crappy things. If I wouldn't have to choose between actually getting the camera or getting the microphone, I would go with a mic.
Yeah, I mean, the more that we progress technologically, the better off we are. The more things that are readily available, like the microphones that you get in headsets now, are 100 times better than microphones in headsets 5 years ago. You know, you can get a good sounding microphone from a headset. You can also get a really trashy sounding one, but I mean, it's a lot. I personally think that it's a lot easier now to get a good sound for less money. Like the setup
definitely,
that I've got
definitely
cost a lot more than it did.
I think the problem with the headsets, because there is a lot of good headsets out there, but I think the biggest problem with all of them is that popping sound. Right, so you're not getting the pop filter. You're not able to use that on the headset, but we are going forward. You said technology is going forward, right? And look what the Elgato did. The Wave microphones are out right now, and that is the game changer. I think this is the game changer for the streamers who can afford that. I think it's £129 microphone, right? That's the bottom price for it, which I think isn't too bad, isn't too expensive.
Is that the Wave one?
That's the Wave one. That's the Wave one.
Yeah.
I think that's a good start. That's a really good entry point for anyone who can afford. Obviously, there's a bunch of other cheaper microphones out there which you can get and still get a decent sound out of it.
Well, this microphone, this very microphone is an unbranded microphone, which I'm not going to pull that off, but it's an unbranded microphone, and it costs like £5, like literally £5. It's so unbelievably cheap. I could probably build a better one, but all the other setup that I've got makes it sound a little bit better. You don't need hundreds of pounds to sound great.
No, you
don't. It just makes it slightly easier if you do spend a bit more money.
See, I think a lot of people being put off by thinking that you need an XLR microphone, and you really don't. You really don't. Just get a cheap, a USB microphone, and you'll be sorted. Even if it doesn't have a filter or anything like that, you're still better off using something that costs like $20 or £20 rather than headphones. At least that's what I think. Anyway, what's your biggest? That's the good one. What is your biggest failure as a content creator, and what did you learn from it, if you had any, like any?
Oh no, I've like a lot. So I already mentioned my what's it called? I already mentioned my stream partner.
Yes, you did.
So and we went our separate ways. So things didn't end particularly great. I'm not going to go into it, but knowing what I learned from that was, one, you need people. You definitely need people. It's so difficult to make it on this platform on your own. It's especially if you're somewhat of a was like a hermit like I am, who doesn't do social media.
No, you're not.
You wouldn't. You would.
No, you don't.
How difficult it is for me to go on Twitter and just say, "Hey, I'm live."
Hey, Twitter is hard. for a lot of people.
I mean, but then there's the people that can go Twitter, Facebook, and there's probably some more. They can sit there and they can edit videos for YouTube, once a week, 3 times a week, whatever, and then still stream. And you're like, dude, how do you even have time?
Yep,
Like,
I'm right there with you on this one. Like, there's literally so many people who stream like every single day. They do YouTube, they do Twitter, right? And they go to work, and I'm like, dude, when do you sleep?
Exactly.
Well,
But learning, so what I learned was, one, you have to be active. You have to be active, and not just on this one platform. Two, you can't. It's incredibly hard to do it all on your own. You need getting into this team was like winning the lottery for me. It was like such a massive boost for not only for my potential as a content creator, but for my own for my own sort of mental state. It was like, oh, I've been approved. I've got some sort of validation from people that I look up to and respect. And so that has then probably pushed me to do a little bit more within the community, and within Destiny, and within streaming as a whole, because now I've got more of a reason to, as opposed to just I needed an emblem, or I'm just there to help 5-10 people that stop by and say that they need help. I'm there to actually do something every day. So I think that's an incredible thing. And yeah, I just wish that I'd done it sooner, much sooner.
see, a lot of people don't know what the team actually, or what the Twitch team is all about. A lot of people just thinks it's it's a name which you can slap on your channel. So so the question I have for you, and you can elaborate a little bit more on it, is basically what you think about the Team Ahamkara, and why. Why I kind of say you kind of said why you've decided to join, but if you can elaborate a little bit more on it.
So there's first and foremost, you need to find a team that suits you. So Team Ahamkara was, as far as I'm concerned, Team Ahamkara was always very Destiny focused, and like, because I remember when it was Legion Ahamkara, so it was always Destiny focused, and so it was always, to me, it was like one of the biggest dream teams as well. And to get in there would be huge. But after joining, or after being accepted to join, I've realized it's a stream team is so much more than, like you said, than a label that you can just put on your page. It's more than just a way to what's it called? It's more than just a way to gain lurkers or whatever. It's like being brought into as a new member of a family. Everyone in the team chat, and even in the general chat in the Discord, everyone's like looking out for each other. They're trying to give advice, whether it be for streaming, whether it be for real life, whether it be for how to make a proper cup of tea, because I bet you there are so many people across the pond that don't know how to make a cup of tea.
Probably not.
I do, and I don't drink tea.
Bunch is asking what's Destiny.
What's Destiny?
Oh Lord.
What's Destiny? Destiny is the thing that made me join your team. That's what it is, Sponge. That's Destiny. But yeah, so to me, it's a place to it's a name that you can sort of rally under to meet to connect with a lot of people from different areas that are all very much so very positive and supportive. And you know that if you're having a rough time of it, you can message any one of them, myself included, even if it's just as an ear to bend, you know. I know full well that I will be 100% supported by this team. You know, and there's a lot of comfort there. And not only that, like, each one has got such an amazing community as well as being an amazing personality. You know, I'm yet to find one single member of this team that I've even had a difference of opinion on. So yeah, that's what it means to me.
That's a very kind word. Thank you very much for sharing this.
Well, apart from Dark Guardian, that guy, Jesus, oh my God,
I'm awful. Like, I don't know, guys. I'm just awful. So completely disregard. Right, we did have something going on in the chat. Who is this stunning bacon warlock? Do you want to answer this?
So I went on, you know, I was talking about how I'm bad at Twitter. Right. I can't even show you because, like, I don't even think I can show stuff like that. But I went onto Twitter and I was like, why have I got like 20 plus notifications? What's this? And why is someone trying to slide into my DM? And yeah, it's this one mad woman, fresh out the insane asylum, Crazy T, sliding into my DMs with this bacon warlock emote for me to use. And I'm just like, oh my God, dude, seriously, I can't. So CrappyDagnabbit doesn't like bacon. Okay? Doesn't like bacon.
But he likes Titans.
Oh my God, dude. If I could, I'd give all the bacon to the Titans and eat them. I'm a warlock main. I know how to jump. Titan jump sucks. End of. Titan shoulder charge.
I'm sorry, it had to be done. I just couldn't help myself. It had to be done. So you're a warlock main, right?
I am a warlock main.
For quite some time, I actually thought you main in a Titan. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I did. I did a community goal, and it was, if we hit this mark, I'll main a Titan for a season. And it was genuinely the worst idea I've ever had. It was during season of the worthy. So as a PvE main, as a person that enjoys PvE and not so much PvP, all we got was really trials and a public event. So there wasn't really a lot for me to do. And on top of that, I then had to do it all on a Titan, on a class that I don't enjoy, that I can't jump with. And I spent that particular season. So I've had 2 Titans in all of Destiny 2, and I deleted one of them because I didn't like the way it looked. I don't think that the male Titan aesthetic is particularly nice, because they look like giant bricks with huge shoulders, and
they do. Yeah, really, that's the one thing I really dislike. I wish there would be an option to edit. But
so yeah, I mean, so I deleted them, and I made a female one, and it was a little bit more aesthetic, you know, but it still had all the same mechanics. So so I didn't really enjoy it very much. And I spent, so the first one, from playing from the beta to whatever, to just before season of the worthy, I spent 300 hours on that Titan. All right, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it's not.
Titan main, I'm telling you, chat.
So I spent like 800 hours on my hunter, and I've spent nearly 1,500 hours on my warlock. For season of the worthy alone, I spent 300 hours on a Titan, and there was literally like 2 hours in between the 2 Titans on how much time I spent on it. And I remember I was doing Pit of Heresy, Flawless again, and they're like, "Oh, why aren't you on your Titan?" it's Season of the Worthy. You meant to be doing this. I was like, okay, then fine. I'll jump on my Titan. I'll do it flawless. I'll show you that I can. Dropped down the first hole, died. Reloaded, dropped down the hole, went forward, dropped down the second ledge, died. Reloaded, dropped down the first hole, died. Went to orbit, took all the stuff off my Titan, deleted all my Titan exotics, went to character screen, deleted it. I was like, I'm done. I can't. I genuinely can't. I full on rage quit Titan that day, and I was like, I'm not doing it again. It was honestly probably really funny, but it was rough.
I think I have seen you raging once where you were playing the Titan. I'm sure I've seen it.
Was I in Gambit by any chance? I try not to rage.
I can't remember now.
But Gambit and Titan, like they do something.
Yeah.
Bad.
I've seen some crazy shenanigans. Definitely, Chad. Definitely, worthy streamer. And if you don't follow him already, make sure you're gonna slap that link, which you can see on the screen right now. Twitch.tv/CrappyDagnabbit. Make sure you're gonna drop and follow. Awesome dude. So a couple of funny questions I have. If you were a type of food, what type of food would you be?
A type of food?
Yeah.
Not bacon. I don't know. I mean, probably Marmite. Probably Marmite. There are some people that will really love me, and then there are others that they don't get me, and that's fine.
Bacon pancakes.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine that. Right, pineapple on pizza. Any thoughts?
No, wrong. Shouldn't be there. Take it off.
I absolutely agree, and I know there's probably a lot of people who's gonna disagree. This is always like the best topic to talk about on stream. Why would you even eat pineapple on a pizza? But hey,
exactly.
I know some people don't say hey. Alright, so we talked a little bit about the Destiny, and yeah. I think Chad's gonna have some questions definitely there. But what other games do you enjoy playing on stream, and when do you actually stream? What is your stream schedule?
It should be all GMT hours. It should be between 3 and 10 p.m. But like I said before, with me having IRL commitments, and lately it's been a bit more demanding than usual. It sometimes ends up being 6 till I go to bed, so 6 till late. So it should be Friday to Wednesday, 3 till 10 usually. So that's the schedule. And then other games that I play, I'm currently playing Doom. I've spent one day playing Doom on Nightmare difficulty. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it's
so much fun. Oh my god,
it's a great game. Really good game.
It's so good. If I'm not doing it, it's usually Destiny stuff that I do. But then over time I've done Bloodborne and the Dark Souls series. I try and do difficult games. And I try not to rage.
The rage is real.
The rage is real. I don't get to play with I don't get to play a lot of other games because Destiny does take up a lot of the time. But generally it's challenging games. I do like solo games.
So you like a challenge, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Would you call yourself a trophy hunter? If you were to play on the PlayStation, would you go for those trophies or the Xbox, all the achievements? Would you actually go for all of them?
Oh yeah.
Had a boy.
Yeah.
Already liking it.
So long as PvP isn't involved, the trophy's mine. Platinum trophy is mine, 100%. But if PvP is involved, then it gets a little bit more difficult.
Okay, so going back to Destiny a little bit, what is your favorite raid and why?
King's Fall. It's just got so much character. It was the first like real boss rush as well. We kind of get that a little bit in Last Wish, but I think that King's Fall probably did it a little bit better. Also, it was in an area that wasn't. It was in no fixed place. Like it was on the Dreadnought, which was currently under attack by somebody by the Cabal, and then we infiltrated it and we made transmats happen, and then we got to slay a god, a literal god. I mean, he could have just clapped at the beginning and just wiped us. I don't know why he didn't. If he never summoned the ogres, we'd never actually be able to do anything to him. But I just think that that the King's Fall raid was probably my favorite of all of them. Also, it's got the most places to troll people.
Yep. Yeah, this is why it's my favorite as well. All those really cool encounters you get there, right?
Right.
The jumping ships, probably one of my favorites.
Oh, jumping ships was great because you get to see everyone sort of duck under the first ship.
You actually get to get the sword out and throw people with it.
But my trolls weren't so much that. It was if you go into War Priest's room and there's the giant black ball, the giant.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It's like those calcified fragments that we were getting in the previous rooms. Yeah, there's
Jump
one in there. Jump up.
Yeah.
Guardian down. It's like great, good job. And then you go through and you get to the Wall of Dicks. Oh no, sorry. You get to Golgoth and it's like okay, there's a calcified fragment in there, right in the middle of the pool. And they're like, oh wow, I can't see it. It's like just hold square. It's fine. And everyone else is just popping away at the Golgoth.
Oh my god.
And then you get them out onto the Wall of Dicks, go grab Toland real quick, and they go out and then they get punted off the side. It's amazing. I love it. I genuinely love it.
Chat, remember. Proper mean character right there. But definitely a fun to raid with. 100%. So, right, if you would have to choose one of your favorite weapons from Destiny and put them into your slot, like one each for every slot, what would it be?
What, Destiny 1 and 2?
Just any Destiny weapon. Or you can actually, separate them. You can tell us a little bit about the Destiny 1, which weapons were your favorite, what weapons are your favorite in Destiny 2?
It's weird actually, because I'm in Destiny 2, I'm really not a scout rifle man. I don't think that they've got the scout rifles correct yet. It could be because I've moved from PlayStation to PC. But on Destiny 1, you'd very rarely find me without the Burning Eye Adept. Because I'd always run Burning Eye Adept with or Slaylock with Dark Drinker and what was the other one? Event Horizon Sniper. I had a god roll Event Horizon. The Burning Eye Adept was obviously a god roll, and then Dark Drinker. So those three were always like I didn't need anything else. There was literally nothing else I needed in Destiny 1. Again, full vault, and I used 3 weapons. In Destiny 2, I don't know.
It's hard,
I really
isn't it?
like my Midnight Coup. I really like my Midnight Coup. Hand cannon snipers, and then any heavy. I'm currently complete and utter meta slave. So Mountaintop, Anarchy, and then I've got either the Recluse or a couple of god roll PvE Death Adders at the minute. And yeah, and I very rarely use anything else.
I think scout rifles need some love in Destiny 2.
They do, so long as they delete Minder, it's all good.
Right, so we have a question in here. Will Crappy ever flawless Spire of Stars before it gets sunset? Really? No.
No. No, no. I've got no reason to try and flawless it. It's definitely my least favorite of all the raids. I've got zero reason to try and flawless it. No. I'll flawless the other ones. I don't mind that. I've still gotta do a flawless last wish. You know, I've done
Oh
crown
man,
now.
last week you don't even want to think about that. Doing the flawless. Oof. J Bill, what do you wanna tell us? And Chad, if you have any more questions you want to ask Crappy, go ahead. Favorite destination in Destiny? What is your favorite?
Dream City.
Oh, Dream City. Okay.
Yeah,
I think it is mine too.
It's gorgeous.
Orbit. She's saying Orbit. This is where I spend most of my time. Actually, Orbit is the place where you want to hang out with people.
There you are. I need to find where they're keeping the beavers. I need to find the beaver warehouse that Destiny has, and we need to get rid of them.
Hi, Star.
But the thing I like about the Dreaming City is that it rotates. So you've got your curse week every 3 weeks, and even though the the dungeon is now available every day, it's still something phenomenal that it would rotate. And the other thing is it didn't start the rotation until the raid was completed. You know, it was actually an evolving location that they've not done since, you know. Well, we've got the moon, which kind of just sits there and does moon things. But the Dreamer City, like I said, you know, it changes each week. You know, it will switch between Scorn, Hive, Taken. You'll be able to get different chests depending on what week it is. You'll be able to.
It's awesome, right? I love it.
Yeah, it's so cool.
I love the idea they obviously the whole design they've done there. I love it. Hope we're gonna see more things like this going forward with Destiny.
I hope so.
Hope we do. Anyway, so this is my personal questions to you. Question to you. What do you think about dungeons?
I love them. I genuinely love them. 110% love them. They are as a Sherpa. You know, if I go into a raid, sometimes it's difficult for me to get a full team of 6. Whereas and so you kind of sat around and you're waiting for a while. Whereas with the dungeons, which I do enjoy, I enjoy every last bit of it. With the dungeons, I know that I myself can take one other person if I need to. If we don't find a third, it's not a problem. I can just, you know, take one person.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter what their light level is. I know that we'll get it done. You know, we might wipe a couple of times sometimes, but generally I think they're great activities that that I can help people with time and time again. And the fact that we can arm the new one, oh man, it's so much fun.
I mean, what they recently did with all the raids, where you can, well, not all of them, most of them, all the old ones, right? Where you can actually farm them over and over again. There's a crazy glitch now you can do on the Leviathan and just do the docks encounter and get so much loot. It's awesome. Mm-hmm. I love it. I think like going forward, that's what the raid should be all about, right? Not give you maybe like a pinnacle drop, but still being able to get some loot so you can farm, you know, for better stats. You can farm for the weapons you don't have for the armor. What are your thoughts about it?
What about being able to farm? I think it's great.
Like, you know, going back to maybe, I don't know, what's it called, Garden of Salvation raid, running that over and over again, because there's a lot of Sherpas in the chat, right? And we all running more than we need to a week, and we just helping people out. We're not getting rewards out of it. I think it just would be cool if you'd be able to get, you know, something out of it as well.
I think the thing is with the difference between garden and the Leviathan stuff is that the garden's staying. Like you're still going
garden
to
is saying,
to get that later on anyway. So I don't so there's no rush to really get everything. Whereas with the Leviathan stuff, if there's things that you're missing, sure, I think there's probably like a pool system that will prioritize stuff that you're missing anyway. But I think that I think that not being able to necessarily gain stuff on every journey through the Garden of Salvation is needed. Whereas, yeah, I think it's great that you can do that now for the older raids, because it is more. It's not so much for the people that do it every day and now farm them for high stat rolls. It's the reason why it's there is for the people that can't farm it every day. So they might only get 1 day a week or 1 day, every couple of weeks to find a team to farm these and then get everything all in one go, plus also you only get energy weapons from Garden. Why do you need more energy weapons?
Yeah, and there's no heavy weapon. Like, what the actual why there isn't a heavy weapon in there?
Don't know.
Triggers me.
Well, there's 2 primaries and 3 special, or is it 4 special? 4 special. 4 special and 2 primaries.
Question, I want to know all the secrets. Pop them in chat. Go on. Let's go. Guys, do you have any questions for Crappy you want to ask? The liner was supposed to be heavy. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, I think there was probably supposed to be a linear fusion.
How tall are you? I think he's pretty tall. I think he's pretty tall.
About that big. I think I'm 5'9". I might have shrunk. But I mean, I'm under 6 foot, so on Tinder, it really doesn't.
5'10".
I'm under 6 foot, so I'm a dwarf. It's fine. Yeah, I think
you wanna get a funny question?
Sure.
You sure?
No, sure.
Right, if you could step into my shoes, what would you have asked yourself that I didn't?
And why am I not wearing socks?
I'm actually not wearing socks. That's a good one. Why aren't you wearing socks? Go on.
Well, I mean, the thing is, if I into your shoes, I don't know. First of all, I'd ask, where are my shoes? Why aren't I wearing mine? Why am I in this position that I need to be wearing your shoes? I mean, they might be nicer than mine.
On the Tinder, you definitely have to be 6 foot or taller. Socks are for people without PCs.
Oh yeah, because they can afford them because they've not spent it on a graphics card. I don't know. I like on a metaphorical. No, I genuinely don't know.
No, seriously?
Nope. I don't know why.
I've got plenty more. Like, look at the list, guys. Look at the list, guys. We're not gonna have a time to ask all of them. I want you to have your questions asked as well in chat. If you guys have any, there's something you want to know about Crappy, I haven't asked. You can pop them in the chat. We'll make him sweat. If you could have a one like one superpower, what would it be?
The ability to nap on command. That would be it.
How that would work?
What? Well, I'd go. You know what? I've got 20 minutes. I'm gonna go have a 20-minute nap. Like that. That is a superpower right there. Like, oh, I've got a 3-hour gap with nothing else to do. I'm gonna go nap. Nap time is the best time. Farming. Either that or the ability to turn back time, because I'd turn back time a day and nap for a day. I think that'd be great. You know,
I think
I'm a
they're
very
both,
simple
they're
man
both
with very,
really
very
good,
simple
really
goals.
good, really good shouts. Like I always having problem with sleeping, and I always like I finish work at 1 a.m. because I'm working crazy hours, and you know I come home and I just can't fall asleep. You know I'm staying up to like 5-6 in the morning, and that would definitely be a power I could use.
Exactly. As someone that like suffers with insomnia, then yeah, you know, wanting to just be able to go to bed and go to sleep is incredible. So if I get a chance to nap, I will nap.
I never actually thought of this one before, because I would normally go with Invisible Man. So I can just, I can just sneak around people and no one sees me and like do stuff to them.
I mean that works too. I think that naps are definitely underrated.
Invisible is creepy a little bit. I like to be creepy. What can I say? Oh man, this is really good. So right any last words? Like you wanna?
What, you gonna take me out the back and shoot me or something?
No, no.
Do I get a last meal first?
Any last words you wanna share with the chat, or for anyone tuning in to this Twitch podcast, rewatching it a little bit later or listening to it?
Okay, so if you've actually managed to stick around for this long, well done. Last meal is bacon. Just Bond, just shoot me now, dude. Just put me out of my misery. I'm good. So yeah, so if you manage to actually get this far, my name's Crappy, and I try and help with stuff. I'm a very simple guy with very simple goals, and I try and stay humble. He says, literally bragging at the same time. But no, I mean it's such a difficult question to answer without either sounding smug or.
I know. This is why I've asked.
Yeah, I mean, you can always find me at /CrappyDagnabbit on most everything. I do have a YouTube that I really should post to. I have a Twitter. I have a Twitch channel. Yeah, you can find me on Twitch. Apparently, I'm kind of a big deal. He's amazing, chat. No, lucky.
And let's not forget about OnlyFans. You can find them there as well. Apparently, so I've heard. So there's this one.
Snapchat. Let's go.
So right, guys, anyone who wants to tune in a little bit later and rewatch this, Crappy's awesome dude. He does a lot of Sherpa content. He helps a lot with the dungeons on Destiny. He's just recently I've seen him doing Escort to the Past raid. Helps. If you don't follow him already, make sure you're gonna check him out. Awesome dude. As I said, member of our stream team family. I hope we're gonna get hang out a little bit more, do those things more often, and you guys get to get a chance to meet some other awesome cool people of our family, which is Team Ahamkara. Awesome team. We also have a little announcement to make in the year. I think if we get a chance, and there's going to be people in the chat, we'll probably will go forward and be doing this more often, and I'm basically talking about announcing a newest addition to the team. Who are we gonna take in? Because there's that many people waiting, and all this. Basically, I just want to tell you this, guys, because I know there's a lot of you who've applied for the team, and we are going for the application. It takes a lot of time to review everything and to find a perfect fit for the team. So you're gonna fit. We're not just looking for someone, who just want to slap the name, our name, on the channel. We wanted them to actually fit the family, because we're special that way. Oh snap. But yeah,
This was
so
before you found out I don't like bacon, right?
you love bacon. You love it. I know you love it. So I do want to announce a new member tonight, and that is, I think that is the dude who was in the chat. Is he in the chat? Is it in the chat, guys? Do you wanna know who we're gonna bring in?
Drum roll. Oh wait, we need a drummer.
We need the trombone. There we go. Boom. So Bacon Star, dude.
Let's go.
Bacon Star. If you in the chat, show your face. Show your face. I do want to see you, buddy. I know you're there. You're probably there. Oh, he's napping. He's napping. He's probably using a superpower. Yo, let's go. There we go. So, guys, make sure you're gonna check out Bergen Star, our latest addition to the Team Ahamkara. He's awesome dude. Streams a lot of Destiny as well. But don't get me wrong. The team is not only about Destiny. It's mainly about Destiny. But we also have a lot of variety streamers, really cool streamers, and the team. So make sure you're gonna check every single one of them. You see plenty of cool names in the chat. And as I said, it's been a pleasure having you in here, Crappy. It's get to know Spotlight of the Week. We'll get to do this hopefully every Friday around. This one's been at 7, but we usually gonna aim around 9 p.m. British summertime. Was that gonna be 4 p.m. Eastern time, I think it is 4 p.m. So make sure you're gonna tune into this every week. We'll have some cool members in there for you to check out, some cool announcements to make. Hopefully if you're gonna be in the chat, we'll make those. And for a time being, make sure you're gonna again slap that crazy follow on CrappyDagnabbit. Awesome dude. Thank you very much for having me, dude. Thank you for answering all our questions. I hope you enjoyed it, chat. I hope you had a blast. No work at 4 a.m. And we'll catch you on the next one. How's that sound? I'm not gonna tell you who's gonna be the next one just yet. But make sure you're gonna keep an eye on Twitter. We're definitely gonna announce it on Tuesday. This is where our usual announcements are gonna go live. And hopefully this podcast will move onto our own Twitch team channel at some point. But today is not today. So thank you everyone for coming in. Hope you had a blast. Crappy, thank you very much for awesome interview. As always, buddy. And I'll catch you later, guys. We're gonna don't go anywhere just yet. We're actually gonna raid another. We're gonna raid another awesome member of the Team Ahamkara, who is live right now, and that is gonna be Ascendant Samurai. Dude is awesome. He needs some love. So guys, make sure you're gonna check him out. Slap the follow on his channel, and we'll catch you in the next one. Love you.
Oh, dude, yeah, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. No, it was good. It was good. I really enjoyed it. You're sharing the audio, right? You're sharing the